Oh, maybe not. Well, here we go to game 2, everyone. And the race is on. Good luck to the runners. We just saw a great first match, and definitely hope to see an excellent second match here as well.
Yep, we're in on game number 2, full Chozo Rando logic. Competitors in these races are Kipp and Nevdi on the top of the screen. And on the bottom, we have CanadianOwl and J-Ro.
Yeah, and if you're just joining us, CanadianOwl took game number 1 in impressive fashion, while Kipp took game number 1 on his race. Very impressive as well, but a little bit behind Owl in that one.
Yep, but good race from all the racers. It was a nice major minor randomization mix race. And I was impressed, Morph Ball, okay, is this even randomized?
Well, in the Chozo, I think it's always Morph Ball, which...
I think it has to be, doesn't it?
Yeah. Kipp getting that ceiling item first try. Nevdi getting it as well. So yeah, this game 2 is Chozo. And that means all those statues, like the one we just saw on Owl's screen, have the major items to finish the game.
Which means you'll only find 2 super packs and 2 missiles.
Yep, on the statues, 2 supers, 2 missiles. What is it? 1 power bomb.
Yep.
4 E-tanks, or no, 3 E-tanks and a reserve are available out through the
statues. You got it.
And then
the rest is good stuff.
stuff.
And then the rest is good. E-tanks are good.
So usually a little bit of a faster seed usually favors, I feel like, any percents, but they still can definitely mix it up.
Yeah, RBO strats come in value.
And one of my favorite things to watch, not to play, in the playoff logic, Chozo does now have suitless Meridia options, which means they might have to go all the way to Dragon for Gravity Suit.
That's great.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, never seen it, but if it happens, I will be really excited. I'll feel bad for them a little bit if I just curse them, but only in as much as I am excited.
I'm not going to get mad at somebody for cheering for something they want to see.
Yeah.
And especially executed at this level.
Oh yeah, I mean, all these runners, they could do the suitless with their eyes closed, so...
I don't know about with their eyes. We'll see. They're definitely pretty good. Still undefeated good. In a couple cases.
We got that early speed booster in this one. Like you were saying, no real option of meme route, but that speed booster certainly...
it raises some questions.
Yeah, I'll give them some options. J-Bro and Kipp just heading left. And CanadianOwl doing the same.
Yeah, without bombs, you're basically ahead.
Yep. And that is the thing here. They've been through a good number of minors so far, 4 or 5, and no super missiles and no power bombs. So, like I was saying, you could have one of those seeds where you have to go fight Spore Spawn to get some power bombs or supers.
Had that happen.
Yeah, these seeds, they sort of troll you in a little bit of a different way, it seems like, sometimes with the miners and different things like that.
No, they just expect you to know how to play the video game without cheating.
Oh.
It's minor cheating, though.
Oh, but they get those early bombs.
With speed, that's kind of interesting. Okay, so I guess that flushes that all down then.
Yeah, early bombs and early super here in the early room, so we're breaking it wide open. So a lot of missiles so far, but they do have at least one pack of supers.
Yep, they're going to be able to trade
Ooh, and
for some more majors.
Having a fall through that reserve tank. And for these seeds, you usually see some divergences a little bit later, I feel like. So
I agree, yeah.
we're just seeing the same checks by all runners. So I certainly want to see some game threes. So in this particular race, I'm rooting for the right-hand side.
All right.
As much as I like the left-hand side runners, I want to see some game threes, some full randos with boss rando and whatever. So J-Ro and Nevdi, sending the commentator love there, and we'll not curse anyone, but
for sure. It definitely would be nice to see a third game. Just enjoy more.
Oh yeah. And J-Ro gets that backdoor into Spore Spawn pretty much first try, so we see a new item here. And just another pack of supers.
That's fine.
Actually looks like those were the first logical supers, probably being, after Spore Spawn, being both vanilla and probably first logical Chozo ones.
Yep.
So the seed
pretty straightforward so far.
Yeah, it potentially had that early Chozo action or early Spore Spawn action, but just gave a few too many minors. So just another E-tank down on the charge statue. So it looks like without power bombs, everybody will be heading down. Unless anybody wants to take a super gamble. Alpha PBs. I have seen one person gamble and it be power bombs.
I've had it be Varia, but
really? Oh, okay. I don't know that I've
but
seen
that would be it would be.
Yeah, I don't know that I've seen a Vari up there in a while, but yeah, I don't think any of these runners are going to make that gamble, but you never know. I mean, Nevdi and J-Ro got to make something happen. I feel like of all the runners, I could see Nevdi doing it. He needs to make something happen here to get over the Kipp here.
Okay, no maniacal confirmed. That's unfortunate. We'll get them next time.
Sorry, chat. I guess you'll have to deal with me some more.
That's okay. You're doing a great job.
I mean, if he shows up, I'm happy to let him.
Yeah, he can join in for sure. Yeah.
I'm a fan of Maniacal as well, so I was just sticking around just in case he didn't show up. I saw some chatter that he was working on a project or paper or something. So
yeah, he's very analytical about the game, which I.
He knows all the missile values.
Yeah, those damage values. Okay.
Yeah, I know some of them. I mostly do them in super equivalents. So, like, I know that Ridley takes 30 and Mother Brain takes 60, and then that's 3 missiles to a super. So, I just do the missile to super math if it's different numbers.
Wave is at Spazer.
Okay. Everybody likes an early wave beam.
It's gonna be nice. Kipp and CanadianOwl.
Oh, and here's that play from Nevdi that I was talking about. He's gonna gamble.
Here it is. Up. Okay.
Yeah, he does need to make something happen. I like
it.
I
like it as well.
I really hope it pays off for him because I want to see that game 3. Come on, Nevdi.
Yep. I like taking a chance here. You're already down a game. The worst could happen is you're gonna lose.
Yep. So
really nice
free
trades layer by Kipp there. That was beautiful. Love it. Okay, let's see what's that Alpha PBs.
Come on.
Bless RG.
Taser beam.
No,
Oh, man.
no.
Oh, that hurts.
That is an F.
And plasma after Kraid, so it's gonna almost be immediately replaced when he gets down there. Oh, that's heartbreaking.
Ay
for French.
caramba.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he can still check Gauntlet.
It was a good gamble.
Yeah,
With
I mean,
how's he gonna check Gauntlet? Yes,
he's got the power bombs for it.
Nevdi?
Yeah, he's got 10.
What? He has 5 super missiles.
My bad.
You're crazy.
I am crazy. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I was like, what? He doesn't have any power bombs?
Yeah, you're right. He just has speed.
Yeah, that
I was just sorry when they're
maybe?
when they're squished like that. I always forget. I always like look at the super missile squished and think they're power bombs from regular.
There is a way to do that, isn't there? You can use speed to check Gauntlet.
Yeah, I've seen it done. You can use speed. So he might check Gauntlet, but it does not look like he's going to.
Okay.
So
Maniacal's in the chat. He's not going to speed.
Yeah, sorry about the.
No, you're fine. Don't worry. No one has power bombs yet. Everybody's still looking for those. 2 racers are heading down. Nevdi's going to go back down, basically. Betting paying off. Game 3. Getting a high jump check by J-Ro. Really like this. Big item location. 3 pickups possible. Charge beam. Hello. Ding dong. Win.
Chozo special there. You do usually, I feel like you see the charge beam a lot more often in Chozo, so
for sure.
Definitely, and high jump for Kipp. He's happy about that, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's screw attack's a nice convenient. With the level of these players, screw attack's not really necessary, but it is super convenient. It makes the movement in a lot of zones easier. And you can go left here. And he could go check Gauntlet. Now,
yeah, I told you he can do the Gauntlet check. It just a minute later. Don't worry.
There it is. There it is. You're right.
First try every time. Okay.
You were right. It's true. There it is. He's going for it. You guys, no save even. Look at this confidence.
Oh yeah. Oh, getting a little long up.
Okay, speed ball by J-Ro. Boom, baby. I love it. That was sick. That was sick, bro. Love it, J-Ro.
So we're seeing some good items. Let's see what Nevdi finds. Oh, just a reserve tank. Man, he is having the worst luck on this route.
High jump in ice beam. Okay, that's kind of.
Oh man, and we're seeing Owl go up. I wonder if he's gonna try the Alpha PBs.
Interesting.
So we know that it's not gonna help him. That's a little unfortunate. This is a hell run.
This is starting to look like you have to go down.
Yeah, this is going to be a hell run seed, and they are on low tanks to do it.
Yeah, the reserves are actually very valuable, right?
Yeah, and this playoff logic really. There's reduced tank requirements for all those hell runs, so
they have 2 Chozo tanks.
Yeah, they're gonna have to be really careful.
Yep, they don't need PBs. You can have Suitless Meridia, you guys.
Yeah,
that is something that is in this logic. Watch out for that car. That's everybody going fast. Going for Alpha Car. Because
so yeah, it seems like all these runners, it looks like a bunch of them are heading up, not wanting to do this hell run quite yet, but
yeah, one more
we've seen, they're gonna have to.
One more E-tank, they'll probably start. Yeah, it's just I don't know where else they can go from here.
Nowhere. I think they have to hell run now.
To Bubble Mountain, at least. Think.
Yeah, Bubble Mountain or Croc.
Yeah, Croc
would.
They have waves. They have waves, so that's in logic.
Yeah, and Croc would probably be a good early check just because those rooms are less heated and there's a good refill station there.
Yep. confirming that they can definitely do it.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd like to. I think we're gonna see a lot of Croc today.
That's good. It's a good bet. Ice Beam was there.
We didn't see any in the last race, so
No.
let's get Croc.
Got to get it in. We had Shaq Tool, so we don't need him again. Made an appearance. That's fine. One per stream. Okay, Kipp's got to be careful here. A little bit low on health. Crabs do an enormous amount of damage. Got to watch those. Nevdi on their way down, so they're heading in the correct direction at least.
Yeah, so we're having a lot of runners.
They do have. They have what's it called? Regular bombs. Doesn't everybody have bombs?
Yeah, everyone has regular bombs.
So they could theoretically get over to Rick's ship.
No, that's still a power bomb door.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's hard to remember all those, right?
It's only because I only have power bombs when I go to it.
Yeah.
I never don't have them.
Yeah. So yeah, they can't get into Rick's ship. They can't technically get into Meridia yet either because you need
gotta open the pipe. Yep.
Yeah. So you have to go to Norfair, and you're gonna have to run hard.
I like what Owl's doing, farming up some tanks, saving right here.
Yeah.
Good halfway spot.
Yeah, and this is a hard area to farm because there just aren't that many enemies.
No, these little slug guys are the only thing you have, really.
Yeah.
I don't even know what these things are. Frogs, slugs, whatever.
Yeah,
we did see Gauntlet. Yep, Gauntlet was tank.
And J-Ro doesn't look like he picked up the screw attack, so having to take the slow way through Gauntlet.
He said, "Screw that." I'll go. Gauntlet was super okay.
Oh man, J-Ro skipping that reserve tank in Gauntlet, even though he must just about know at this point that he's gonna have to do some hell runs.
If you feel confident in your hell running ability, go door for babies is what you mean.
Nevdi does get that plasma to release the Spazer.
So CanadianOwl is basically the player where we want to watch here.
Yeah, he's going to be the first to some new items, I think, after the long farm.
Yep. Could have reset back to their save, actually. But they're probably happy with the attitude. J-Ro.
He looks like he's got enough now, so...
High jump was the charge.
So
this is the refill spot you mentioned.
Yeah, so we're about to see CanadianOwl's choice if he goes Croc first.
Could easily
and he doesn't. There. He's going to Bubble Mountain.
Not crazy. Both locations are loaded. Bubble Mountain's a little more loaded. You know, there's reserve up there if you want to check that room.
Yeah,
there's speed.
The reserve is now all miners, though. So I don't know.
Well, it's just the prevailing wisdom once again. You know that more missiles is good.
That's true, but they already have charge, so it's like
for sure.
Yeah, I actually don't know that I expect to see any of them actually check reserve.
Right.
But as I say, CanadianOwl proves me wrong. So
it's almost like I got the inside track here.
I guess you and Al are on the same wavelength. You should play a night maybe.
I feel good to be on the same wavelength as a player of this skill.
Oh yeah,
that's a good thing. Doing something right.
Yeah. So CanadianOwl's definitely trying to logic break this seed, find some power bombs that are, not on a Chozo statue.
Yeah. I like that reset. It's good.
But there's got to be some power bombs on a Chozo statue pretty soon, so I don't know why you wouldn't just bother going to the Chozos.
Yeah, no, that's what I would prioritize, of course.
But he's doing it. You see him now heading up to... Oh, he wants that reserve tank again? Okay.
Maybe just didn't have enough health, wasn't feeling comfortable.
Yeah. And now we do see Nevdi doing some more hell runs.
Seed is exceedingly trolly right now, I'll be fair.
Yeah, we're what, 20 minutes in and no power bombs? So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's really holding out on the players. They've basically thought they've looked everywhere.
Man, Al is so good, huh? He did pick up that reserve, and now he's filling it right up here at this.
He's a real competitor.
Yeah.
He's always making good decisions. Veteran player, high skill speed game player. Not a terrible play.
And again, I feel like Nevdi's a little bit ahead of Kipp at the moment, but probably not for long.
He got reserve out of Bubble Mountain reserve location. There's actually
no,
early
Nevdi just died.
Okay, Varia at speed. There you go.
Wow, everything happening all at once. Varia's at speed? Crazy.
Yes.
All right.
Varia's
and power bombs at speed too. Look at that.
Okay. What? Okay. All right. Just giving it away.
Yeah,
there we go.
Seriously. Now we're breaking it wide open. Unfortunately, Nevdi took a death on his ice hell run. Now just heading over here to Croc.
So basically, our players want to go check speed as possible.
Yes. Yeah.
Croc might not pay off.
Yeah. So
maybe it will though, because gravity still the one Chozo here.
Yeah, but betting on Croc first is going to be unfortunate because you're going to have to do some refilling that you wouldn't have to do if you had this Varia suit.
And the extra boss fight.
Man, what is that? Like, is that 3 or 4 reserves?
That's all the reserves.
All the reserves? Okay. And we're getting to block the Croc. That's my favorite.
Okay, I gotta know. Hold on. It might be. I could be wrong. I've been wrong. More power bombs. Okay, so Wave were the first intended people.
Yeah. Yep.
So Croc has an E. That seems correct. PB's a Wave, yeah. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, with the Hell Run logic, I think the playoff logic's still pretty tight, but I think that all those E-Tanks do have to be on Chozos, so it's probably right that E-Tank's at Croc here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the Bubble Mountain speedruns being the big payoff here, and they have the boots. So you think we're going to see lava dives here from CanadianOwl? He is saving.
They have Varia.
Yeah. I jump lava dive.
I just can't say anything because this person's undefeated. What do you? I'm not gonna say anything negative about what this person does because they win all the time, and I'll look like the fool.
Oh yeah.
Right. I wouldn't do that, but I'm also a chicken. Nevdi get through the top grapple here. Let's see what grapple has.
So J-Ro does have his various suit now, and is not too far behind CanadianOwl here.
Yeah, he'll catch up. Grapple has
a
gravity suit!
So I guess you do always bet on Croc.
Bet on Croc! It's official!
Ice beam, gravity suit.
It's official.
Always there.
It's official. It's official.
So Nevdi and in this round, Nevdi and Kipp will have gravity.
This is so crazy.
They'll have gravity Varia going into.
No matter what you did, you were going to run into a suit.
Yeah. I think this actually puts our top runners in the lead, right?
I agree. Yeah,
gravity's runners are going to have a little bit of a slower time without the gravity.
Yep, gravity's more valuable.
Yeah, this is crazy.
This is crazy. I agree. That's all you can say. This is crazy. Owl going lower. He's going in.
Yeah, and going in with 9.
Yep. 20 of health. Easy. free. 9 health, just enough. That's all I need. I don't need PBs to refill.
And it's crazy too because
It's gonna try the green gate glitch.
I think Kipp
Got it first try.
Of course, it's CanadianOwl.
It's CanadianOwl, yeah. Oh, took a hit.
But I feel like Kipp and Nevdi are about to have both suits before they get their first.
They will. Yeah, that's exactly what'll happen.
Which is insane.
That's hilarious. And they're gonna be like, "Where are these power bombs?" And then they'll find them in the ceiling of speed.
Yeah.
If they're lucky, the intended power bombs, they'll probably find it wave.
Oh no! And Kipp proves me wrong immediately.
Okay, well, there's some PBs at cosine room. Yep.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. That's good though. That's good for Kipp. That's gonna make.
Where's Maniacal? Is he coming in here? Because apparently I'm just wrong about everything.
No, you're fine. Look. This is Randomizer. You're gonna be wrong a lot. That's happened. Okay, Super's behind Croc. Huh. Nevdi is the up. No, Nevdi checked cosine room.
No, he doesn't have power.
Oh, he did skip it. What the heck?
Yeah, he skipped it.
What's he doing?
So he may be the one that ends up with both suits, no power bombs. Let's see. But in any case,
they're going to farm up.
Having a nice fast pillars down in Lower Norfair.
Wow.
You know, I think the theory on Croc is that it is faster to check on the way out, but I feel like the Lower Norfair is going to be faster with the gravity suit. So
yeah, everything's faster with gravity.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this. I'm not sure what's technically faster.
It's going to be tight.
Point.
It's going to be tight.
Yeah,
it's going to be very. Look at that one. That is a small amount of room to get that jump. By the way, CanadianOwl. That last jump on the worst room of the game when you have no high jump.
Yeah.
They have high jump, so it's a little easier.
Yeah,
4 pixels instead of 1. I don't know the exact number, but it's really different.
And interesting in his race, J-Ro is checking Croc first, betting on that Croc getting the gravity suit. So CanadianOwl is actually the only one going through Lower Norfair without it.
Okay.
So we're really going to see if that's...
Canadian's ahead.
Ish.
But with less gear. Nah, they're still ahead.
Oh, yeah. I just mean, like, you know.
It's a riskier situation.
Yeah. I mean, there's not a lot of rooms that you really need gravity for in Lower Norfair, but...
I'm just wondering if CanadianOwl will find because where.
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't have it yet, he's going to check Croc.
Think he will? I think he'll skip it. I'm going to say he skips it because this is my psychic feeling. I'll be wrong. It's my turn to make a prediction.
So if he skips it, what else does he check on the way out?
Nothing.
Does he go straight to wreck ship?
Yep.
Okay. So he bets on full clearing the ship?
I guess so. That's going to... I'm thinking... that they'll skip it. I don't know why.
You're just wishing the worst on it, though.
I'm not. No, I don't want them to fail. I just
no, but yeah, I mean, I could definitely see that. I've seen some runners do that. The Croc checks only 1 item in Chozo, so it's not that valuable, typically. And
having it be at grapple is like almost worst case scenario.
Yeah. So I mean, I could see that as well. And then if he bets on the ship, then yeah, that could be the race for him.
That could be bad. Yeah, I don't know. These people are crazy. Trust me, old man.
And CanadianOwl doing a D-boost into
watch this.
Room.
He will beat Ridley with this amount of health easily. It's gonna be your mouth's gonna open.
Oh, it's been open the whole time watching these guys.
Yeah, sure. This is the top level play, pretty much. You know, there's still another bracket. There's 4 more brackets. These are just the top 16 guys.
Yeah, well, and again, two still undefeated runners. 10 games in, 10 games down.
Right. Make it 11 soon. We'll see. J-Ro has an advantage.
Yeah. And I mean, that Ridley fight, though, super clean. It's already over.
What Ridley fight?
Yeah.
I missed it. I blinked.
Did you blink? Yeah.
I blinked.
And there we go. Nevdi picks up his pack of power bombs after
Okay.
getting both suits. I was right about one thing.
There we go. Feeling good. Look at that custom suit on Kipp's screen.
Oh wow!
That red suit. That was so cool.
Oh, cool. And space jump behind
Okay.
Ridley. So I guess maybe it's just free now.
Not for CanadianOwl.
Yeah, true. True.
The only person space jump doesn't really help. That's actually telling him to go to wreck ship. That's kind of bad.
Yeah. Okay.
It's kind of a bad item.
Or check things on the way, like he could check.
I really hope he checked Croc. That's all.
I mean, X-ray, not waterway.
Right, X-ray for sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, with space jump, it's like, oh, maybe Vario's an X-ray, and it's definitely not, or gravity.
And it's a Chozo location too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
So we'll see. I mean, like you said, CanadianOwl seems to be like
Cutie.
My
supposition there, Cutie, is space jump just makes it easier to get to wreck. That's all. CWJ. Yeah, I know. I understand that.
just doing the speculations.
Right.
But look at the sync with J-Ro and Kipp. They're both heading down at the same pace here. Nevdi just a bit behind. Not too far. So we've got a good close race.
Yeah, this is a good race on all accounts.
With Owl looking to be ahead, but still having a huge find left to do.
Why Shine Spark when you have that doesn't use energy?
Yeah, exactly.
I guess it's a little faster. Oh, I mean, you're right, Az. You know what you're talking about. You guys are the good players. I'm a comic. I know Cutie's a really good SM player. Az is a really good SM player. Why would I argue with them? I just wrong.
Yeah, I think Cutie's the other. Is it Cutie or Ponk? Well, maybe it's Ponk.
Well, you know,
they're 9-0.
You know, it's not like they're bad.
You know, it depends on.
Big Brain Owl's going. Ponk is the other.
Ponk's the other? Okay. I didn't realize Cutie lost one, but whatever.
Yeah, you know.
Kipp's having a great Ridley fight, getting a lot of pogos, having a lot of supers too, so I think this one's pretty much done.
Yeah, almost all these players know how to script this Ridley fight. It's actually like a little exploit or whatever. You can control his movements when you do things right.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't exactly understand how it works, but these guys do.
Yeah, I mean, with Ridley, it seems like there's a lot of different ways to manipulate it.
Yep.
Like, there's something about, when he's dead, you can't jump or you screw it up. Like, when he's pogoing, you can't go above a certain height or something. And, yeah, it's like, I don't know. There's all kinds of... And then there's the swoop counter and I don't understand it all either.
No, yeah, he's a confusing boss that kills me. Okay, he's going Croc!
All right.
Doing it! Oh my goodness. That's not good for...
Owl with the big brain plays.
It's not good for J-Ro.
I mean, I like to play devil's advocate with you, but I mean, CanadianOwl, he's a huge memer, right? So you always got to bet on Croc.
Right. You're right.
Yeah.
And he has plasma, so this is walking the Croc.
Yep.
It is.
Croc and roll.
Croc and roll. God.
I
approve of that. I approve. It's not. No, it isn't. It's too real, actually. Croc check is too real in Chozo. Nice exit by Kipp out of order here. But...
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I just love that midair jump. Oof. Cutie.
So yeah, I think Kipp's actually going to come out ahead of CanadianOwl, though.
I think you're right, actually.
Huh. So this
He,
time
you know,
around,
he's upset. He lost a
yeah,
race. Like, not this time.
he came in third last time. So
Came in third.
not having it.
No, I've had it. That's it.
Putting the hammer down.
Yeah. Got to defend that Speed Gaming Live title at all times. Just kidding. It is impressive to watch the players.
Yeah, Nevdi's having a good pogo with Ridley too. So
Yeah.
Oh, and as I say it, I jinx him apparently. Jeez.
Just grab an E-tank in the bottom right here at Firefly. They'll probably go to Ridley after that.
And so Kipp actually with his equipment.
Ridley's already dead.
He's in full go mode. I would say CanadianOwl and J-Ro are pretty much in go mode. They'll have to PB gamble if they don't pick anything else up, but oh no, Kipp does need an extra energy tank, huh?
Yeah, one more.
Yeah. Whoops. So
but they'll find it.
Yeah, I guess no one's really in like go mode. So Kipp is the first to Meridia, though. So yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty significant. Yep. Definitely in a lead here.
With this equipment, I mean, there's not going to be anything that's going to really
nothing to stop him at all.
Yeah, there's not going to be anything to change this race for, Kipp versus everyone else and Kipp versus Nevdi. So now CanadianOwl does pick up an extra pack of PBs, so he's
I agree, Katie. Mode. Very good setup. One E-tank. I mean, come on, find that.
Yeah, and so CanadianOwl is, I think in full go mode now. 3 tanks and
when is New Game Plus Randomizer? I don't know. Oh, my phone's dying. Okay. Not a single player has Spring Ball. It's true.
Uh-oh.
DQ.
Well, maybe they'll be after Dragon. Maybe they'll take a game. That'd be nice.
So the reserves are good enough. Okay, that's good to know.
Is it?
A real cutie says so, and they know what they're talking about.
Did Kipp pick enough of them up, though? I think you need, like...
He has 2.
He has 2? Okay.
I think
Okay, that's cool. So,
I know Metroid... Mother Brain's beam does damage. I know that one.
Yeah, so it's like when it's a reserve, you need an extra tank or something because of the way they work.
I don't know either. J-Ro's like... Yeah, I agree. He's very close, gaining ground even.
Yeah, this bottom race is certainly heated up. But again,
nice rooms by CanadianOwl. So look at that.
Oh yeah. Well, and again, unless J-Ro gets bailed out, CanadianOwl already has the 15 PBs for the no ice.
Could definitely be bailed. Yep, that's significant for sure with that ice beam.
So, and Kipp's the first one to Dragon. And having the high jump and speed booster, I imagine Dragon will sit down pretty quickly.
Yeah, he'll do the Shine Spark strats. He's pretty consistent with that.
Oh, yeah.
Bot Poon fight here. I always like watching the snake go down.
Yeah, when these runners do it, because it goes down so quickly.
Right, when I am doing it. Never.
Yeah, not when I'm just shooting missiles randomly across the...
Yep, co-jacking supers left and right. Jellyfish on the screen.
Oh man, Kipp didn't get the 2-round there. He's going for another one.
He'll probably store Spark.
Yeah. Oh, takes a little bit of chain.
Okay.
But
it is.
Yeah, and he does have 2 reserves, so he's all set.
Yeah, blue suit.
So CanadianOwl entering the room here at J-Ro's timer 39:15.
He might get spikes.
And
Goop and the Spark at the top there by J-Ro trying to do the full halfy. It's an E-tank behind Dragon. That's it.
So nothing that's really going to change the race here.
I mean, he's full go mode.
Yeah, and look at J-Ro lose a few extra seconds checking for power bombs.
Gauntlet was checked by actually, I think, all of the players.
Yeah.
Because they didn't get power bombs until wave. the first intended PBs, and the second PBs they could find were at speed in the roof.
And J-Ro is about 30 seconds behind now, and does still need power bombs or something. Whereas, CanadianOwl is pretty much full go mode here.
Yeah.
And Kipp is out.
That's mock spring ball exit. Very nice.
Definitely.
Loving the technique.
Those perfect space jumps from Owl. And Nevdi's in Meridia too, not far behind.
No.
He's having a great race again. And
yeah,
Kipp's just blown away.
Kipp's unfortunately dunking on him. That's all there is to it. He's just playing better.
So really unfortunate as far as that goes, because Nevdi's playing great, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Really been making a good showing all night here. All the players actually have been really playing well.
CanadianOwl stopping off for another pack of missiles.
Okay. Well,
I guess that'll make things safer. I don't know.
Don't have ice beams, so
yeah, you gotta do something. Just in case he misses the skip that he got first try last game.
It could happen. They're thinking.
Yeah, we'll get our first gander at the wrecked ship here.
Who's gonna do the Fantoon skip first? Not Kipp. Kipp's going towards Fantoon, so he wants to kill him.
Don't wish
I just think
that
it's
on
funny.
us.
I just think it's funny. People have tried it before.
I think I did see it once or twice. A runner having to wait through they have to wait through the statue too, which is the real.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. It is. It's kind of like a penalty for celebrating too.
Yeah.
Okay. Sitting down.
Actually, with Kipp's pace, he's gonna have
It's a good time.
really good time. So, I guess that first game, just a warm up, just had to get started.
Got the blood flowing.
Yeah. Got
the brain working.
Unfortunately, though, both of our left side runners in the lead.
It did, yeah. It literally went.
Our prospects of Game 3 are dwindling quickly.
Isn't that interesting? 20 minutes ago, this was a troll seed.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, it was. Those power bombs to be found.
Yeah, they just were nowhere, and now we have it all, and we're ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah, Chozo does seem to swing pretty quickly. It's fewer major checks, so
it's a gambling man's randomizer.
Yeah. Wow, Kipp getting a good left side Doppler there.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh my
god. Farming a super
damn it. Blue suit retained by Nevdi.
Nice.
Yeah. I like seeing reverse that. Saving a little time here and there.
Definitely. I feel like the Owl J-Ro race has just gotten a lot closer. Owl did have a good 30 seconds on him, but this looks more like 15 now.
J-Ro's having some really good execution, Rick.
Yeah.
Really tight.
He's going through the door at about 41 on J-Ro's, and yeah, that's only seven seconds?
Yeah, very small separation. Wow, this could come down to Phantom patterns, actually.
Yeah, J-Ro really closed that gap.
Yeah, that was really good play by J-Ro, recovering a lot of lost time there.
Yeah. And
yeah, he does need to be bailed out by power bombs, guys. Don't forget that. Unless Dice being behind this somehow.
He does need that, but also Owl is, I feel like, probably gonna have to stop the ship because he's sitting on 0 supers.
Yeah,
that would be an insane, a very bold play to head into Torian.
There's the small green bug refill at the top of Red Tower that you can farm the green bugs there to get supers.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised to see Owl just stop there for a couple seconds, maybe do 2 farms. It's a little faster than the ship.
Oh, okay. Green bugs at the top.
Yeah, it's at the top of Meridia. Sorry, as you're exiting. My bad.
he did get a lot of supers.
Bad description. So
Nice.
he won't go there.
Yeah, he got a good super drop. I think he calculated that because he didn't use any missiles. He only used plasma. So he ended up getting like all supers and power bomb drops.
And the
The
what do they
sync
call
is real.
There's enemies that drop. That is crazy. There's enemies that drop supers up at the top of attic.
Yeah, true. But yeah, here we go. We have J-Ro. He was in the lead for a brief second, and then
Okay, he's checking right side here.
yeah,
See, this might be what he needs. Power bombs. Oh, spring ball.
spring ball and not picking it up.
That's fine. This
Yeah.
I don't like it, but
But yeah, J-Ro is
Oh, my.
desperate for power bombs now. So
yeah, he's
Yeah,
gonna
that-
have to look scrambling.
that power bomb count really hurting him because he had taken the lead after Fantoon for like a second.
Yep. Coming back to bite him right now.
Meanwhile, I mean, don't forget, Kipp is blazing through Metroid rooms here.
Yeah, he's in Turian, by the way. We
Yeah.
looked away. Turian.
Yeah,
And
He'll have one to
Nevdi's
bring
working
down in
their
a
way
second.
down.
yeah. Don't worry about it.
Just like a couple minutes. 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Yeah, casual 50 something.
I do want to say, you guys, thank you very much once again for joining us here on Speed Gaming 2. This is Solid Snake 1982, joined by my co-commentator Sire. We're here presenting the Super Metroid Randomizer Tournament Playoffs. The top 16 four players are playing not all against each other. The top 2 players are playing each other, and the bottom 2 players are playing each other. It's race 2 out of 3, and the victors. The first race were Kipp and CanadianOwl. Just to catch everybody up to where we're at here.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks everyone for joining and watching another great race tonight.
Awesome.
Wow, and J-Ro checking another minor location and still not finding a power bomb pack.
Yeah, this is hurting.
Oh. I mean,
Canadian
at this-
entering Turian during this.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, just, you gotta just gamble on it. You can't keep doing this. We actually saw, I think Kipp got the drops.
He did, yep.
That J-Ro would need. So,
Right.
it can happen.
He checked the cosine room. That was the biggest difference. I think. There are
Well,
PBs there.
And CanadianOwl went out of Croc Escape, and there were some PBs there.
Yep. Always
Always
All
bet on
day.
Croc.
nice skill. Very nice.
Meanwhile,
Kipp
Nevdi does
playing.
have Fantoon down, so
I feel like Kipp was angry or something about not getting a E.
about not getting what?
He's just playing really well right here. I don't know what's.
Yeah.
It seemed like his attitude changed.
Yeah, this game too is he's all over it.
It might just be that Cho's better.
Yeah, he plays a lot of low
Powered by spite,
80%, so
for sure.
he's in his element right here.
And up the Zebs. Get the skip.
Yep. Zeb, skip.
Yep. Got plenty of supers. Plenty of missiles. This looks very familiar. This looks like exactly what we saw last time. So interesting how that works out.
Yeah.
The end of the game also always looks the same.
Oh man.
It's just funny, like the end game pretty much the same every time.
Yeah, unless you just have, I don't know, Spazer.
This is the top. This is the top level. You know, the top
Yeah.
level players are only going to have the minimum amount of stuff,
Yeah, definitely.
right? So they're going to be working with the limited tools. It just so happens that it's charged, wave plasma today.
Yep. Yeah, twice in a row actually charged wave plasma.
Right.
Really.
Haven't he watched any extremely trolly Mother Brain 2 fights?
Yeah, or like do the ammo counting for the end of the game. The
Yep,
60,
nothing
whatever
yet.
it is, 60,
I-
50, 60.
I gotta
40.
say the 25 supers by Kipp were to ensure victory,
Yeah.
but that was just a backup strat, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, not getting the skip for CanadianOwl, unfortunately. They're still gonna finish with a good time. They're pretty well ahead of J-Ro here. J-Ro's farming for some kind of drop. It's like power bombs. They're looking to get all 10. It's like,
Yeah, he's going into Torian with just 6 at the moment. Or did he already do? Oh, he already did the first set of Metroid rounds, I think. Sorry.
oh, okay. So he's farming PBs to finish.
Yeah, my bad.
No, that's fine. I'm glad that you were telling me what happened.
As far as that goes, too, Nevdi is having a bad.
Hey, look at that CanadianOwl missing speed skip, so those missiles are actually going to pay off.
Oh, nice.
The extra missiles that they farmed. They actually got a little bit of extra. You need it here.
Yeah, he actually needs almost all those missiles. Wow.
Yeah, I think he actually has to hit them all.
Well, he got one sniped. Oh, he's done. He's got to go back. Oh, he's leaving the door open.
That sucks. Ouch. Okay, what the heck? J-Ro has a chance.
Yeah, he definitely got...
This is opening the door. This is insane, ladies and gentlemen. Right here. Okay, Kipp's finishing off Mother Brain 2, moving on to Mother Brain 3. CanadianOwl's heading back up. They're going to go for a missile refill, but on the way, J-Ro's going to be able to catch up massively here. Just going to need some good drops. He's good. He doesn't need any power bombs. He's fine. Very nice.
Yeah, I can't believe that. He shot one in the last, and then he got one snipe.
This is incredibly close. Incredibly close.
That was all she wrote.
Yeah, J-Ro has to beat Mother Brain 1 and 2.
And props to Nevdi, just hoping for the best here.
You got it. No, you got to play this out. You got to play this out. Yeah, 51 minutes on the timer. No one's not done. You got to get in there.
I just mean going to Torian with 5 power bombs.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
We're just seeing everything here.
It's time to go. It's time to get in the race. It's time to win, baby. Let's go, Nevdi. I know it's hopeless, believe it or not. It's hard to say, but I love the spirit. I love the fighting spirit. J-Ro got the baby skip. Oh. This is big. Oh, man. Owl's pummeling Mother Brain right now.
Yeah.
This is going to be close.
Oh, man.
So, he's getting the drops. Okay, Owl is far ahead.
Yeah, Owl's a good amount ahead now.
That was pretty interesting.
That he definitely left the door open. Oh.
It was fortunate J-Ro didn't pull the trigger a little earlier. He needed the 6 PBs.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was. This is basically the difference between having the full 15 power bombs and having 10.
Yep, ammo counts are being massively important. And that's a finish from Kipp. GG to them. With SRL time that I'm sure Sire's waiting to give you guys.
Sure, yeah. So Southern Kipp coming in first in this race, and apparently improving their personal best by a couple of minutes here, down to a 52:49.
Woo!
So Southern Kipp taking it out.
Kipp
beating his previous best, it says, by 3 minutes and 49 seconds.
So race PB shows a randomizer. There we go.
So GG to Southern Kipp, taking home the victory in Game 2, the overall, and in his race, finishing off his first playoff round of 16 win, 2 games to none.
So that'll be a round of 8 advancement for him.
Yep.
We're waiting to see the conclusion of the race at the bottom screen here.
Yeah,
I'm sure Kipp will join us for an interview. He always loves to come in and give us his thoughts about the deed and how he felt.
Certainly hope so, yeah. And I think that means Kipp is the first to advance to the round of 8.
Yep, that would be
officially
correct.
So, GG to him. He's on to the next round.
Yeah, J-Ro's been playing amazing all night. All the runners actually have been playing really well.
CanadianOwl and J-Ro must be losing their minds right now.
I know they're panicking.
Yeah, from their opponents.
Right. They're like, oh my god, where is this guy? Because they see Kipp finish. They're like, okay, so somebody should be finishing soon. And they're both on Mother Brain.
I know, that's the worst. You're on Mother Brain.
Yeah.
I think you got
You're sweating. Trust me, you're sweating. I know, I've been... About 20 minutes later in the game.
Yeah. And Nevdi is still doing the
I
powerbomb
love it.
refill thing. Definitely GG. He played a great game.
Yeah, going into Turing with 5 PBs, I could respect that. That's crazy.
Yeah, he just could not catch a break today on the luck, to be honest. I mean, you know, Kipp's a great player, but he made some gambles.
No, we would never say that. But he definitely knows that he's out of the competition. He knows he's taking second here at best. He's just a competitor. He wants to finish it out. He's here.
It's the last race of the season. You got
heck yeah, I'd finish it out, and we got time. Hey, look at that! Somebody join us here at the commentary desk.
Yeah.
GG to you, Kipp.
Congrats on the win.
Hey guys, thank you. I appreciate it. How's it going?
Really good, man.
Yeah, we're watching a great race tonight.
SM race.
You and Al here taking the victories.
Yeah, looks like it.
Listen, I just want to say real quick about the second race. I mean, absolutely no disrespect to anybody, but how did I win that race out of 4 people? I was for sure, like, the entire time I was in Torian, I was like, I'm about to see 3 duns before I even get done. Like, this is, I thought there was no chance. I thought I was so far behind. What happened?
Yeah,
it was crazy. It was very trolly at the beginning, and everyone basically found power bombs and suits at the same time.
Yeah, so
one side found gravity and the other side found Varia.
Yeah, you did that big loop, you know, where you bet on alpha PBs, and everybody did that.
Yeah, everybody ended up doing this.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. And you know, checked like 230 and Gauntlet. Why they were up there pretty much. I don't think CanadianOwl checked Gauntlet, but
yeah, I think Canadians.
Like everybody ended up having to do that big roundabout.
Okay, GG to CanadianOwl, by the way, finishing and winning their race.
Yeah, and he does finish with an official time of 56:25, and is our second player to advance to the round of 8. And yeah, congrats, Kipp.
You're game 3.
First, you're on to round 8.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm happy to be on to the next round. Nevdi was very cool. Nevdi lives in Australia, and so trying to find a time to, where we could both do it at the same time, because I've actually got a bunch of gigs I have to play this weekend, and so he was very, very nice to be able to schedule it at this exact time so we could play. So GG to him, and congratulations on making the playoffs. And then CanadianOwl, GG to him for making it on to the quarterfinals as well. I made a prediction on the challenge page for the first time ever for these tournaments, and I specifically labeled the title of my prediction bulletin board material, because I feel like every time you pick somebody else, the other person can be like, he doesn't believe in me, And so I picked J-Ro, so obviously CanadianOwl was inspired. So I'm going to take credit for not only my victory, but for CanadianOw's as well.
I think you might have a problem with that, but you guys might be able to settle that in the semis. That'll be an interesting competition if it ever comes up.
Yeah, for sure. But no, for real, congratulations to him and to J-Ro. Everybody here is runners I have a lot of respect for. So it was fun. And if y'all have any specific questions about either race, I'll be happy to answer. Otherwise, I'll make room for Al as well.
I think all we had was one question about the attic spark, but you answered that during the chat. And
yeah, either way,
I'm not going to question anyone who wins 2 out of 3.
Well, I mean, look at it this way. Like, if we're trying to meet, like, here's what ends up happening in a lot of these races. It's like everybody's a know-it-all in the chat, and so what ends up happening is if you go and actually time out the difference between the strats that people are talking about, I should have done. Number 1, I had way more health than I needed, so sparking's fine. Number 2, I can guarantee you it's not even really that close. Like, or excuse me, it's incredibly close in terms of time. And number 3, like, I don't go practice space jumping through attic. So
when am I ever going to have that?
So I've got speed booster. I run new route. I never get to do that strat. So I was just like, screw it, I'll do it. So
you'll do what you're used to.
Yeah,
use your reflex.
The strats you're most comfortable with, often the fastest. So
for sure, a lot of body, a lot of muscle memory involved in Super Metroid. CanadianOwl joining us here as well. Canadian, congratulations on your victory as well. Moving on to the semifinals. Thanks for joining us here on Speed Gaming 2. How do you feel?
I thought I blew it after I accidentally used up too much, and I had to go back to refill.
Yeah, we were saying that you actually opened the door for J-Ro there. He was not able to take advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went in with 10 PBs, so you guys made it close in different ways.
Yeah, it was definitely a little sweaty.
Did he lose the RNG?
Yeah.
Ah. Oh.
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, how far behind was he? It was
Not
like 2
much,
minutes.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean that's basically the elevator and the refill.
Right.
Yeah. So, or a minute and a half. Yeah.
Yep, they did both have to backtrack after all.
Yeah. So, Kipp, it seemed like Snake kind of mentioned a little bit too that you're really on a tear this seed, trying to get that first place. I know you said you were kind of behind, but did you feel better about your play in this seed in general, like movement stuff, or?
Well, actually, that's kind of the thing. Is like, I don't want to get into too much of a debate here, but like I felt that I played well first match, like in terms of just execution. Like micro, if you will. I thought my micro was fine, but the macro was pretty tough. And I'm not really, to be honest, much of a rando player anyway. Like it's not my strength, but I do have a lot of experience across multiple speedrun categories, and so I think what kind of gets overlooked is, a lot of times people just look at like somebody's 80% time or something like that, when in reality in rando there's like all kinds of rooms and scenarios where I'm like calling on multiple categories that I've run in the past. And I don't know if y'all noticed this, and I'm not trying to act like I killed it, but I felt like once I hit go mode, I like went pretty fast. So
no, you killed it. You killed it. I'm gonna stand by you killing it. Actually, yeah, you tore that seat apart. I just kind of thought it was like a salty run back because you got second in the first race. I was like, no. Now he has to win. He really wants to win the whole.
Dude, I was scared the entire time. Like once I found Varia, I think that was about 30 minutes in. From that point all the way to killing Ridley, Dragon, and Fantoon and Mother Brain, I was deathly afraid that I was getting crushed. So it was just a weird.
GG to Nevdi. Sorry to interrupt. I just like to give the GGs to the players as they finish.
Of course.
Awesome job by all the runners here tonight.
Yeah,
great seeing you guys.
Nevdi having another super fast time. I mean, 2 minutes and coming in fourth, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nevdi, great race. GG.
Speak of the devil. Here he is.
For joining us tonight.
All right. J-Rose says they're going to head to bed.
Yeah, GG to J-Ro too.
Yeah,
definitely make sure to follow him and all the other runners as we end up here.
Yeah, good job, Sire. Glad you brought that up. We want all our runners to receive all the love from our respectful audience here on Speed Game 2. We really appreciate you guys showing up, showing your support for the runners, the Super Metroid Randomizer tournament. We have CanadianOwl, Kipp making their way to the semifinals, J-Ro, Nevdi not moving on this time, but we do want to get some words from you. Yep. Sorry, quarterfinals. Semis are after that. Oh my goodness.
I might not make the semis.
I'm betting on you.
You're still, what is it now? 11-0 for both two?
We'll see what happens.
That's a rampage.
I have to face one of Ashter or Maniacal.
Oh,
there you go.
That's good. Yeah, that's a tough race.
That'll be an interesting race.
Yeah.
Nevdi, any thoughts about the seed there that you would like to share? I haven't heard from you yet.
Nah, just normal. I'm just stoked to be here. I'm happy I got a chance.
We're happy to have you.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. No, it's awesome. This was a goal for me next year, so I'm just stoked to participate. And thanks to everyone.
Well,
I had a good time.
Extremely strong finish in both races. Your play today was outstanding.
Thanks, Nate. Appreciate it. I think I'm going to get flamed in the chat for some of my decisions, but I felt I had to make the things.
I like the 5 power bomb call.
I had to.
It was crazy, but I love it.
What?
He went in with 5 power bombs into Turian. He's crazy.
Why?
Because he's nuts.
I couldn't find another PB pack, although I know where it was thinking back, but in the moment, I just forgot it was Chozo. Couldn't find ice. I did some crazy stuff in that one. First
Yeah,
one
everybody
was
skipped dice.
reasonable, but I just I'm interested to see it back. But I felt like to beat a consistent runner like Kipp, I had to force the seed to be a bit ridiculous, but it wasn't. So
Yeah, I mean, I like the gamble. You were the first to do the Alpha PB gamble, and everybody
Mhm.
followed you on that.
Indeed.
If it had been, those PBs or something, you would have had a good advantage. So I like
What
the
if-
gambles.
What if
I'm honestly a little sorry they didn't pay off for you because now we don't get to see any game threes. But
Yeah.
still GG on that.
thanks.
Hey, Owl, with your meme route, so that just always wins, huh?
I had space jump and supers and power bombs. That's
Don't judge my life choices.
that's a perfect meme route.
Recipe for success, I mean.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I got beat in the first game by Al to meme route.
Uh-huh.
Oh
Yes.
man, the only worst
Uh-huh.
news would have been if you told me I got beat by a Blatt timer.
No Blatt timers tonight, fortunately.
No timer at all.
No
yeah,
timer. Yeah, we didn't even know. We were just in a mystery.
Yep. Just
All
waiting
right.
for the dot dones. But
Well,
yeah,
gentlemen,
CanadianOwl, I love the meme route. Thanks for bringing it in.
he was cheering for you the whole time, I have to say. He was like really
Beautiful.
pumped for meme route.
Hey, before we get out of here, I just want to say, Nevdi, thank you for taking time to schedule this. It was awesome getting to race you, and congratulations on making the playoffs. It was a pleasure, man.
Thanks, Kipp. Same back to you, mate. It was awesome. Happy for the opportunity and best of luck for the rest of it. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
I just got to say that show of sportsmanship is really what we're all about here on the Super Metroid Randomizer tournament, you guys, and that keeps inspiring me to come back here and help cast your guys' games and show off what's going on with your guys' runs. It's an amazing time to sit here live on twitch.tv and share this moment with you. I don't know how much time we have left. Sire, if you want to get some last thoughts, now's the time.
No, I mean that was excellent. Well said. Yeah, it was great to watch you guys. I'm glad we got to see an awesome race between you guys, and thanks for coming out and putting on a great show.
By the way,
Okay.
I did not see predictions at all, so checkmate Kipp.
Time to go look at them and see who hated on you.
Yeah, well, don't look at Kips apparently.
No.
Gloss over
No.
that.
Okay. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. I'll be heading.
Thank you. Definitely. And remember to follow everyone, Speed Gaming, my co-commentator, Snake, everyone. Good night.
See ya.